It's great to be here in Inglwood this morning to join with those celebrations for the formal opening of the refurbished station building and goods shed. And I think Trent really said it all, didn't he, when he said this is awesome. I mean, it is. It's an awesome refurbishment, but it's also awesome because what it means in terms of the new lease of life that these buildings can be given for future use. The buildings here have been here for around 140 years, almost as long as the rail line has been coming through Inglwood itself. And so to be able to take these buildings that I know weren't being used, and I know that the community understood that if they could be refurbished with some support from VicTrack and from the government, that you could make fantastic use of them. Can I acknowledge obviously the work that VicTrack has done? Can I also acknowledge the work and the leadership of the Loddon Shire Council to see this as a facility that's not just been refurbished, but it's been refurbished with a purpose in mind, for it to be used by Workspace, for it to be used by the Inglwood District Health Service, and of course used by the Goldfields Choir. Now, the work has been done on these buildings through the government's community use of vacant buildings, rail buildings program. And there are works going on right around the state. Works have just kicked off at Clunes, and there's a whole number of other completed projects where communities like yours are recognising the enormous value in partnering with councils, partnering with VicTrack, seeing significant funds invested, and I think there was about $1.1 million invested in this refurbishment, a significant investment in funds and a fantastic outcome for everyone. Once again, congratulations to everyone who's been involved in this project, to VicTrack, the council, to the organisations who are partnered in with this project, but also particularly to the community. Thank you for your ongoing passion for making sure that facilities like this in our rural communities, in our smaller communities, are not just protected but are maintained and used for many years into the future by people in the local area.
First of all, Minister, thanks very much for what's been done here, and to VicTrack for what's been done here in what is a magnificent old building and a magnificent part of Inglewood's history. Fantastic to see what's happened here.
VicTrack's management of the community use of vacant rail buildings program complements the $1 million we spend annually on our heritage assets. As custodians of state's railway assets, we're committed to protecting heritage buildings and structures wherever we can. I guess what's the most rewarding part of this is the community involvement in these buildings, and it's really essentially the key to bringing all this together, because it's one thing to fix them up, but it's also about actually bringing communities in to use these spaces, activate them, and hopefully bring some value back to the community.
Authorised by Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.